start.
All right, we got Grant Wardian dragging the puck back into the corner to Peebles. Peebles tries the desperation pass through the middle.
Carried back into the zone.
Wardian give her another shot. Ordos muffs it. And we're clear. All right, Chris Learn with the outlet pass. It misses everyone. We got no ice.
Nope, it's tipped.
And Peebles rags the puck. Hits his partner. And
Wardian up to Cook.
And Cook coming through the neutral zone. Finds Peebles wide.
Onside.
And we got Johnny Reiser, who just winged her down there in a desperation, says, get me off the ice.
This has been a long weekend for a lot of these guys. Not to mention the extracurricular activities after ice.
Well, yeah, not everyone here is at their utmost level. You know, definitely haven't been paying attention to the nutrition and the sleep this weekend, for sure.
I like how you phrased that.
All right. We got Brickner trying to the alley-oop, and it goes nowhere. And Trevor Johnson putting the pressure on. Brickner tries again.
Oh,
almost
beautiful
found
play.
A breakout pass for the ages, and it gets knocked down. And what do we got down here? All right. And Barber seals it up and gets a whistle.
Fresh did a nice job keeping that in the zone, knocking it out of midair.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's a free-for-all going the other way.
You know it.
All right, Learn with a big crank around the boards. It goes almost all the way down, no ice. Nick France with the puck now. Tucci with a little touch in the neutral zone, finds no one. Adam Lang coming up the ice now. Barber with a little touch. Got Brickner back behind the net. And Learn up the boards. Tucci throwing it out front. And the Cobras come up the ice.
Looking to break out. Stifled.
Stifled
before it got to the net.
Oh, France with a little toe drag in the neutral zone, and he's in the zone. See if they can muster any action here. And we're down the ice. No ice.
No ice.
Tip. Clayton Stockton with the puck coming through the zone. No pressure here. Looking for someone. No one's open.
Anyone.
Stalls out in the zone, and we get it deep. And we have an ice. We have BC3 out on the ice right now.
Yeah, the whole Corey clan.
The whole Corey clan is here this weekend, paying homage to the late, great BC number 16. Not a better man.
Missed by many.
Indeed.
Anyone?
Stockton over to BC3. Benny Corey circling, lurking in the neutral zone like a shark looking for chum in the water.
Looking for a bench to take a rest, I think.
Amen to that. Somebody get me off the ice. Luke Kilmeyer dumps it in. We've got pressure.
Good time.
BC3 with a nice little sidestep here. But sealed off on the boards. Who is that? Is that DJ Craven? Craven, he smells blood in the water out there. Cole Weber up the ice.
Got a break.
And
offside.
We're offsides. We got one of the, the honorary Corey clan stepped off a little prematurely.
Passenger high right now. These guys are excited. It's a playoffs.
Well, it's a championship. Yeah,
it's Sunday championship.
It's for all the marbles, for all the glory, for at least 11 and a half months as we prepare for the next round.
You called that right.
Indeed. And Peebles in the neutral zone. Gains the zone. Got a little soft dump here that's sealed off by Craven. And up we go.
Oh, good outlet.
We got Johnny Reiser wide. Feeds a beautiful pass to the zone.
Oh.
And Craven can't find the net.
Tried the wrap, but it's slipped off his tape.
Reiser out to the point.
Big shot from the point.
And a big block by Eric Peebles. Grant Wardian up the ice now. We got 4-on-1. If they can handle this, let's go.
Plays onside.
And he shoots it wide.
Just a bit outside.
You know, in a 4-on-1 situation, that's about the, what
worst way to do it.
Here we go. Oh. Cook just couldn't close the deal here.
A yawning net.
A yawning net and could not close the deal. Trevor Johnson on the point keeps it in. You know, Trevor hasn't spent a whole lot of time on the blue line, but he did well there.
It was a good keep.
And he's back now. Reiser 1-on-1, throws a desperation shot
from the red line.
Switching
him up.
All right, now here comes Trevor Johnson gaining a head speed here into the zone. He's 1-on-5 into the corner.
Oh, loose in front.
There's a few of these guys I don't recognize, but that's Gary Gamble. He's a Bulldog hockey legend in his own mind.
And a fine Harley mechanic as well.
Indeed, indeed. Adam Lang into the corner. Massive man he is. Try to move him. Do not get in the way of a shot. All right.
Yeah, that'll leave a well.
Misplay in the blue line out to neutral zone. And the Bulldogs gather and into the zone. Nick Tusey giving chase. And Chad Brickner in to seal it off in the corner. Tusey looking high slot. Nick France in the slot. Wheels and deals. Shoots one wide.
Flashes
and
the big
we got
paw.
Barber with just snag it and says, we'll get a face off here.
We'll slow
Get the old
down.
fellers to the bench. Let them grab a beer on the benchy.
This has been a great weekend. I know these guys are enjoying what they're doing, but it's been a full weekend long. It's not just about the hockey.
No, this is definitely a band of brothers. We got Kilmeyer here.
Away with Kilmeyer.
Kilmeyer and Sammy Kinnison flashes the glove, does not seal it down, but makes the save.
Still loose.
And Adam Lang with a clear. Boy, did they dodge a bullet there. We have an icing, but you know, they'll take that one.
Wow,
Kishy.
I tell you what, I would not want to be between the pipes with Kilmeyer blazing in. He's got a hell of a shot, and what a glove from Sammy Kinnison.
Kinnison got just enough of it. He didn't seal it off, but got enough of it to make the save, and his teammates helped him out there. Kinnison seals off this one off the draw here.
Cobras controlled that draw. Come up with another face-off here. Left side.
We have Brad Ron facing off here for the Cobras. This is one back into the corner by the Bulldogs. Clayton Stockton circling up the wing. Gain center red. We're dancing. We're diving. Does he get a shot? Shot on goal. Good shot.
Beautiful shot.
And Barber seals it off with a
better save. Yep. Great glove there. Bring up another face-off. Left wing circle.
Alexei Corey with the face-off against Brad Ron. Alexei wins this face-off, and a BC3 shoots it wide. BC3 back in the neutral zone. He's dancing. He's dipping. He's got age on his side. He dumps it, and he's going to get his own dump. What a forecheck by BC3.
That kid's a heck of a passer. He gets his own passes.
Well, he's a physical specimen there,
He
Kishy.
is. I will give you that.
He's got father time on his side, unlike many of us this weekend. So you got to deliver when you look like that as a young buck.
Amen.
Uh-oh, we got people. Or no, this is Reiser in. Shot wide. Kinnison got a piece of that, pushed it into the corner. Reiser remains with control. Try to look for Craven behind the net, no dice. And Clayton Stockton up the boards. Does he get the clear?
Oh, nice clear.
Yes, he does. He gets the clear.
Good work, Clayton. So the Cobras regroup, dump in. Chase behind.
Who we got here? 19. Is that Bayhurst 19? Yeah, Patrick Bayhurst 19 in red, given the forecheck there in the corner, out to the point. I don't have it. Yeah, Tim Dietz with a shot wide there from the point.
Yeah, good call.
He's back into the corner. gets control, head up, looking for that outlet pass, finds Reiser out of the zone. We're through the neutral zone, and he's gained control into the corner. Peebles now with control. Nice move there. Cool, calm under pressure. Peebles skates like,
Gained the zone
just like
here.
melted butter out there on the ice. He's smooth.
Oh, great save.
There we go. We got
Rebound loose
Payhurst.
to the corner.
Payhurst gets it out of the zone. Peebles rags the puck through neutral, waits for his guys to get onside, fires a slap shot.
Shot from the point.
Easy save there for Jimmy Barber.
We got 6.5 left in the first period.
Cole
Still
Weber
0-0.
from a wide angle there, misses the net. Peebles got control in the far corner here. Finds Cook below the goal line. Looking for something here, nothing. Timmy Dietz just seals that off. Gary Gamble can't corral the puck in the neutral zone. Eric Peebles picks it up, waiting to get onside. We're good. He's in. He's dancing.
Oh, boy.
And no dice. Jimmy Barber says, not today.
Couldn't get the shot off. I'll tell you what, some of these boys are starting to look pretty tired.
Well,
looking to get to the bench.
No one really conditions for this event at this age.
How is there a way to prepare for this weekend?
I think the best thing you can do, Kishy, is drink a few more drinks leading into it, because that's what will hurt you
Possibly,
if you're not
yeah.
prepared.
Yes. Yeah, this is not for rookies, that's for certain.
That is the case.
Got to
And we
stay
had
hydrated.
Tyler Ripper, our local rock star, fires one wide.
How about that last night? That was entertaining.
I'll tell you, Friday and Saturday night, putting on the performance, keeping the guys all loose and happy, making this an enjoyable weekend. Sammy Kinnison with a good save there from a wide angle shot. Trevor Johnson looking for the stretch pass.
Oh,
Adam Lang gets a tip, sends it into the zone, and Barber seals it off.
Going to bring up a face-off
here.
5 minutes left in the first. Still 0-0, knotted up. It's been good back-and-forth hockey.
Yeah, at this point of the weekend, everybody's on their reserve tank. There's not a lot left in the tank.
That is for certain, James.
Trevor Johnson with control, looking for Tucci off his stick. Canfield in deep. Adam Lang dumps it back into the corner behind the net, hoping for Tucci to give chase. Rimmed around for Johnson. Throws it to the net with nothing to result. Adam Lang now with control down below the goal line, looking to set it up. Anyone there for help? No help. Desperation throw to the slot with nothing. Luke Kilmeyer breaks it out. He's a one-man show now, one-on-one. Takes it wide. Shot. Kinnison saved. Johnson with control below the line.
Jimmy, I had a feeling that Kilmeyer might take that shot.
Oh, for sure. He's a shooter. Shoot first mentality. And, especially when you get to this end of the weekend.
Hold on. We got two pucks in play. What the heck is this?
We got a random puck thrown.
What is this?
The officials say we're going to shut this
off
down.
Off that bench or off the side.
There's some shenanigans from off ice here. Some people that have too many libations.
You know what, Jamie? I just saw somebody come out of the ref's locker room, and I think they pitched that puck.
I think so.
And then they turned and ran.
Yeah, we duck and run. So shenanigans. That is definitely libations induced. In the name of the fun and the camaraderie of the weekend, who does it? All right, so we're going to have a face-off here. We got Nick France for the Bulldogs lining up against DJ Craven. We're in this Bulldog zone, defensive zone here. A very key face-off with 3:11 left in the first period and a 0-0 tie. France with an easy win to the wall. Nick Tucci cannot get it out. It is kept in by Ripper.
Oh!
DJ Craven takes it to the net, and it rolls off the stick. Craven with control, out to Ripper.
God, look at the wheels on that kid.
Ripper keeps it in under control. Ripper now loses it off the edge of the blade, but Craven's there to gain control into the corner for Reiser. Reiser looking out to the point. Point man.
Oh!
Nothing doing here. A desperation shot from the corner.
Oh!
Between the legs
that was a little backhander between the legs.
Pat Bayhurst.
What
Are you kidding me? This guy's got hands of silk.
What a backhander betwixt his legs.
I mean, there was nothing happening there, Kishy, and all of a sudden, Bayhurst with between the legs. It's like something the kids watch on YouTube today.
Cobras, right? Cobra goal scored by number 19, Pat Bayhurst.
Alexei Corey down now into the corner for the Bulldogs in the offensive zone, dumps it down.
Goal, Bayhurst.
Kyle Corey giving chase. Chris Learn, though, makes a very big stretch pass, finds Rick Thomas. Off the blade into the corner where Clayton Stockton gains control, finds BC3, who gathers it on the far corner. Back over behind the net to Clayton Stockton. Clayton now gathers, looking up ice, looking for somebody.
Ooh.
Desperation pass through the neutral zone for Kyle Corey, but
Unable
misdirected, and we have an icing.
So
now,
that was a pretty shot from Bayhurst.
I tell you what, man.
No looker between the legs, backhand.
I played with Patty Bayhurst, and that surprised me.
Yeah, that was skill.
Good for him.
That was skill.
Yes, indeed, indeed.
A little luck in there is good too.
All right, BC3 down below the goal line in the defensive zone. Clayton Stockton gathers it. Looking up the ice. Clayton's going to skate it out of the zone. Through the neutral zone, he gains control in the offensive zone. Tries to split the D, but it rolls off the blade, and we're into the zone. Looking like Gary Gamble now has control for the Cobras up through the neutral zone.
Ricky Thomas back over.
Chris Wassel was there to receive that pass from Gary Gamble. As I look at the score sheet here, few guys I do not know, so
some of these beards get a little confusing.
there's a bit of gray in those beards, Kishy.
You know it.
Kyle Corey whiffs on the clearing attempt, and Wassel gathers, gives it to Chris Learn, who sidesteps. Top of the circle, shot wide.
Big shot.
Cook with a clearing attempt, but it's sealed off by the Cobras on the near wall here. Can't get a number.
Down
Looks
to
like
our
a
last
Ricky
10
Thomas
seconds of the period.
dishes it over. Wassel with a shot wide. BC3 gathers for the Bulldogs, and we do our clear. Kyle Corey through the neutral zone with 1 second left. We're going to end the period at 1-0. Good period there, Kishy. What do you think?
Absolutely, great period. That was good hockey. Back and forth. Both teams had some quality chances. After one period, the Cobras leading 1-0 over the Bulldogs.
I know the Cobras are the defending champion, but I got to believe the Bulldogs are going to want to dig deep here.
Well, I know.
Especially with the Corey clan on that. They want to represent our buddy BC.
After speaking to a bunch of the players from the Bulldogs, there's a hunger there. And there was some chatter in the locker room. I'm not going to name any names, but I know the Cobras are pretty proud of themselves. They think they're untouchable, and I know the Bulldogs have a hunger. They want to dethrone the champs.
Indeed. So. And the Bulldogs, they've got a real Bulldog behind the bench here. Their bench boss, Sarah Kerner. Man, I'll tell you what. I heard her give a pregame speech to a group of 8- and 9-year-olds that would make your mother shudder. And those boys went out and they performed. So if anything's going to happen today on the Bulldog side, I think their bench boss is going to have a big hand in that.
You know, Jamie, I think she's kind of the epitome of a hockey mom.
Oh, boy.
You know, it's a pit bull with lipstick.
Indeed.
Is.
You do not want to back her into a corner, man.
I would not want to be on her bad side.
All right, did we start the second period?
And I think she's got her boys fired up.
She does. Second period face-off with
underway.
Cook. Gains control to Ordos into the zone. We're going left to right. Ordos shot wide. Peebles sealing it off on the far wall. Keeps control as there's a scrum. I know we got Weber in there digging. Digging. We got a Cobra in there who's digging.
This actually got a whistle.
This is for the payday. That looks like Brad Ron. And I'll tell you what, Brad Ron brings it.
I tell you what, he's got some passion for the sport. There's no doubt about that.
Indeed.
Seen this kid get fired up multiple games this weekend. He's all about playing.
Face off in the zone. Here's Peebles. Cranks it, rips it.
Big save.
Sammy Kinniston just says, you know what? This is nothing.
I'm
just going to seal this off. It was like it was, a random practice on a Tuesday afternoon.
Too easy.
Kinniston says, bring me something better next time.
He flashes the big paw and shuts everything down.
All right, another face-off in the Bulldogs' offensive zone. And Cook wins it into the corner. Cole Weber gives chase. Ordos there to assist. Weber with control. Chris Learn takes control. Cook now with control for the Bulldogs. Looking to the point to Grant Wardian, who takes a half slapper, gets deflected wide. People's down the board to keep it in the zone. And we're clear. Oh, no.
Save.
Cole Weber, nice keep there at the zone. But he misses on the pass. Missed opportunity. Oh, Peebles with a beautiful dangle. Kishy, that was in the net if not for a deflection off of somebody's shin pad. Peebles had one ticketed for the scoreboard and was robbed.
It's just
Here we
never
got
a bad
Cole
idea to throw it on net.
Kilmeyer through the neutral zone for the Cobras. Shot deflected off of Wardian's foot. Peebles with an attempted clear that is
Wardian made
not successful.
Kept that centering pass from
DJ Craven with control here. And Wardian to help out. Ordo's down the wall. Craven's there. We've got a battle along the wall. Craven comes out victorious. Look at far side. Brad Ron could not connect on the 1T on the far side from a Craven attempt. And here we go. We got Cole Weber through the neutral zone. Cole Weber, a young man looking for France, another young man. And the older guy, Wardian, says, you know what, let me show you boys how this is done. All right, so the Cobras get control. They do get it clear. Trevor Johnson through the neutral zone, gains control, settles it down, tries to dance through 3 red jerseys, turns it over.
Here we go.
Cobras going the other way.
Oh, what a defensive play.
Nick France.
Beautiful by
with
France.
a money play right there to save a goal.
You know, we had mentioned about how Ron was playing with a lot of passion. He just completely slew-footed Kilmeyer.
I missed that one.
Behind the referees, they didn't see a thing.
I played with a fella that used to wear an orange jersey by the name of Kish that might have pulled that. That's been a day or two. All right, so we have an offensive zone face-off for the Cobras. We got DJ Craven lining up against Nick France. Nick France wins that draw easily. He tries a cross-ice pass, but Bayhurst knocks that down. I tell you what, Pat Bayhurst showing up to play here this afternoon.
He is playing today.
We got a scrum in the neutral zone. Johnny Reiser takes control.
Ooh.
We're skating. Johnny Reiser in. He's got some room here. Circle drag. Kinniston shuts it down.
Great move, goal. Better save.
And France trying to skate this one out of the neutral zone. Breaks free of Craven. He's through the zone. Into the offensive zone now, still with control. No help here. He's behind the net, loses it. And the Cobras do not clear. We got BC3 with a good keep there at the blue line. Uh-oh, we got Johnny Reiser free through the neutral zone into the offensive zone. He's wide though, a low percentage shot. Take it nonetheless, you never know what's gonna happen.
It's always good to throw it on net.
Trevor Johnson now through the neutral zone into the offensive zone. Look at him dance.
Look at that move.
And let me tell you what, buddy.
Goal!
He went top cheddar right there, right where Grandma keeps the cookies.
That was a pretty move.
And he beats Jimmy Barber like it's nobody's business. I'm not going to take credit for this, but I coached that kid when he was little. I might have showed him a thing or two, but
he might
not to shoot like that though. I don't know where he came up with that. That was probably an RMU thing. Kid played for RMU, and he's bringing it today. Tucci in on the forecheck. Cook trying to keep BC3 though, throwing one for the net for the Bulldogs. Tucci into the corner. Cook out front, looking for Alexei. Corey, no dice. Cook out to the point to BC3. Keeps it in, just barely though. Throws it to net, and Corey with an attempt, but Jimmy Barber seals it down. We got 11:56 left to play in the second period. It is 1-1.
Knotted up at 1. And
what a matchup we have here,
it's
boys.
Back and forth. This is some good hockey. I'm enjoying this.
You know, I don't know if everybody has ever played with BC that's in this game, but I know many guys have.
Absolutely.
He has had an effect on all of us, and these guys are showing it today. They're trying to bring their best, and it's difficult at this point. You know, it's Sunday, midday.
It's the third day of a long weekend.
These guys are playing.
Not to mention the extracurricular activities.
We got BC through the neutral zone here, trying to make something happen.
Oh!
And boy, did he catch Jimmy Barber leaning the wrong way.
I think he might have been sleeping a little bit there.
He was leaning the wrong way, and BC3 goes backside, sneaks that just inside the post. It wasn't a ripper, but it was placed well.
He got that corner, and Barber was leaning the wrong way.
Don't look now, but the defending champs are now on the ropes. They're down 2-1 in the second period here. The Bulldogs, they sniffed blood in the water.
Scored by number 37.
And we got the Bulldogs coach, Kerner, over there, giving it to BC3, saying, buddy, you just made Uncle Brandon very, very proud. You know, Brandon Corey used to take his shots. I think, if I can remember well, BC He was key from the top of the left circle, buddy. That guy was money in the day from the top of the left circle.
Well, I tell you what, he didn't get all the wood on that, but it was just perfectly placed in that bottom corner.
Indeed, he found his spot, and Barber had just leaned a little too much and couldn't recover.
Well, he was looking to see where it was out at the point, and he leaned the wrong way.
So the Bulldogs now get the puck back in the offensive zone. Ripper with a good clear, a little help on the wall from Phil Bayhurst, but Cole Weber gains control in the defensive zone for the Bulldogs. Now Wardian with control. Back over to Weber, cross side. That's a good D-to-D pass. Finds Ordos through the neutral zone. They gain control. Bulldogs in the offensive zone now. But we got DJ Craven with a simple little breakout pass to Luke Kilmeyer.
Getting hacked and whacked and still skating through.
But Grant Wardian come over quickly and closes that off. And Grant, even at his age, still has that speed.
Oh, he is tireless.
He can close in quickly, and it's hard to account for that, especially at this stage of a tournament. Ordos now.
I think he has 3 lungs. I think he has 3 lungs.
Indeed, and he's got some legs for sure.
No doubt. He's got great wheels and never seems to
with
tire.
A good keep in the offensive zone. He's gotten into a battle here with Craven. Bulldogs get control. Cook trying to get a handle on it. No good there. Through the neutral zone, we got Luke Kilmeyer. He's looking for an angle. You know he wants a shot, but he couldn't find anything. Turns it over. Adam Lang now skates it out of the zone and into the offensive zone for the Bulldogs. But Chris Learn says, nope, we're going to take this. We're going to gain control.
Going
Chris
the other
Learn
way.
As steady as can be through the neutral zone. Look at this guy
Building
go.
up speed, too. That kid can skate. He's
Shot
a solid
wide.
defenseman.
Johnny Reiser dumps it back below the line, trying to get control with Craven. Craven in a battle there loses it to Lang. And Benny Corey with the clear. Good clear there for Benny. Adam Lang now through the neutral zone. Throws one. Hey, there's no shot on goal that's a bad shot on goal, Kishy.
Nope, you got to keep it on there. You can dump it in there, dump it in.
Indeed, indeed. Now,
good things happen when you keep it on the net.
Nick France with a nice little touch behind the back pass to himself.
That was a sweet little backhander Benny tried to throw in front.
Indeed. And we got an inadvertent whistle here, I think. Oh, we've got a net off? Nope. I think the ref thought it was off. Indeed, it was not.
They'll take advantage of that and swap up some fresh units.
Indeed. We get a change.
8-minute mark.
We get a change here. The Bulldogs have an offensive face-off zone. Face-off here in the zone. Cook with a win back to the point. And Tucci now into the corner, looking for someone, anyone, no help there.
Keep it.
Pat Bayhurst with another good play, finds Craven. They get out of the zone, but it's right back in by Trevor Johnson. Bulldogs with control in the neutral zone. Nick Tucci.
Oh, look at him.
Nick Tucci made a beautiful play, but Alexei Corey just happened to be offside.
That was some pretty fancy footwork.
That was good. That was good
nice.
footwork, and that tends to be a little bit of a gut punch. You make a good play like that, you realize one of your guys was premature into the zone. We got to face off, and we'll try again. Alexei Corey with a forecheck into the corner on Chris Learn. He does a flyby. Chris Learn says, "I'm not going to be paying a tear." Makes a good clear, but the Bulldogs gain control in the neutral zone with Trevor Johnson, and he's going at him, but turns it over. Alexei Corey now in the neutral. Nice little dangle
move.
There. Some good dangle, good hands on
it.
That Corey family, it's in their heritage with good hands. But we're back in the defensive zone for the Bulldogs. Nick Tucci just bangs it off the boards behind the net, hoping for something, nothing there. Trevor Johnson now with control. He did get it cleared to the neutral zone where Chris Learn for the Cobras takes control. And we got well, there should have been a whistle there, Kishy. The Cobras were offside, and Chris shot it from the neutral zone.
Boy, that resulted in a
quality
scoring chance.
And
absolutely.
You know, when the referees take things a little too lazily, you know, I get it. This is a friendly game. They don't, and I know from my game earlier today, they don't want to make the calls. But an offside call like that that's missed turns out to be a scoring opportunity.
Absolutely.
And that would have been wrong if they put that puck in the net.
Gary Gamble had a great scoring opportunity created by that offside.
Right.
No call.
We got Cole Weber skating that out of the defensive zone for the Bulldogs into the offensive zone. He curls, looking. We got, oh boy, Kyle Corey just missed. Ordos into the corner with control. He battles. He still has control. He curls. He's looking to the point for someone. No help there. Clayton Stockton jumped a little bit, thought he was going to go to the net, and now the Cobras skated out. We're into the offensive zone. Throws a desperation shot at the net.
And he's going to cover that up and stop
Kinnison
it.
just gets a whistle.
Yep. Give his boys a breather.
I got to tell you, Kishi, I'm impressed by the compete level here in this game.
You know, today especially, but I mean, there's been good games all weekend, but today has just been wonderful. That's Championship Sunday for you.
Indeed, indeed. But we got Clayton Stockton here who, you know, he had the right intentions. He was looking for that stretch pass off of the defensive zone face-off, but he led his guy a little too far. Goes down the other way for icing. We're back in the defensive zone for another face-off, and you have to be careful here. You got a defensive zone face-off. If you don't get control, oh boy, the Cobras get control.
Oh,
As
and
I
it came
was
back to
just
bite him.
saying here,
You
and
called that one, partner.
Ricky Thomas, as he did for many years with a Bulldog sweater on, was standing backdoor, tips that thing up over Kinniston's pad, and that missed pass by Clayton Stockton, not to bag on my boy Clayton here, but you get that defensive zone face-off. If you don't win those draws, you got to be ready to defend, and the Cobras capitalized on that right there.
They jumped right on it.
All right, we're back at center ice with Nick France.
Ricky Thomas from
Nick France with a good soccer-style play at the blue line to keep it from entering the zone. However, Gary Gamble does get control. Okay. We're into the zone. Clayton Stockton with control. Over to his defensive pairman, BC3.
Scored by number 21, Rick Thomas.
BC3 up the wing, looking for that breakout pass from Dad, and Dad doesn't deliver. And now the Cobras looking for the tic-tac-toe play, and they can't close the deal. They can't close the deal. Gary Gamble.
Wow.
Gary doesn't miss shots.
It's still loose in front.
Gary
Finally,
Gamble.
they clear.
Yeah, you could count on one hand how many times Gary Gamble misses a shot like that, Kishy. Boy, the Bulldogs dodge a bullet right there.
They sure did.
That was a breakdown in front of their net, and there was a yawning cage, and I don't know if Gary muffed it or what happened there. You have to look at the replay.
Wow, Kinniston was down and out, and the puck was just sitting right in the crease. Wow.
The Bulldogs do get it clear. They ice it, again with another defensive zone faceoff, and the Bulldogs take control on this one off the draw. Grant Wardian in the corner looking to get it clear. We're up the wall.
Go.
France to
Give
Wardian.
and go. Here he comes.
France and Wardian connect. They've got the connection with their men's league team who just won a championship. They get into the offensive zone, but the Cobras are able to get it back out to the neutral zone where France takes control. He's in an unfamiliar position as a defenseman. This is the kid with the all-time leading season goal-scoring record, but he cannot close the deal.
Beautiful toe drag. Great
shot. The man
shot.
with the most goals per season for Bulldog hockey history can't put it in the back of the net. And now the Cobras in the offensive zone.
Down to 2 minutes and 20 seconds in the second period. All knotted up at 2.
And we have a hand pass in the neutral zone here for the Bulldogs.
This is a quality game here, Jamie. This is exciting stuff.
Hey, that's what you want.
Back and forth, amen.
You don't want the bottom to fall out of it after all these games and all this camaraderie and all the drinks and celebrations. You want a good game to close it off.
Amen. And these guys are playing hard. They both want to raise this cup.
Cook against Craven. Craven into the zone. Half slapper deflected by Peebles into the corner. Reiser with an attempted shot, but Wardian tips that into the corner. Now Peebles is going to skate this one out.
Bringing it out.
Kishy, if there's anybody that's smoother skater than Eric Peebles in the Meadville area, you got to show him to me because I haven't seen it.
No, he does have smooth wheels, glides, and fast.
Oh boy, we have.
And he's got a decent shot to boot.
We've got the luxury of some lazy refs here because that was too many men for the Bulldogs, and they do not call it.
There are some changes that have been a little lacking.
Indeed. Oh, and Trevor Johnson tries a half-hearted stick check here, and DJ Craven walked around him. Cobras with control, but now Trevor takes control. He's through the neutral zone into the offensive zone. Dishes it here for Tucci, who shoots it high and wide. 1 minute. Alexei Corey now into the far corner.
Down to the final minute of the second period. Still knotted up at 2.
We got Cook and Tucci below the line battling for the Bulldogs. Craven out to the center. Stockton unable to keep it in, but he does have control in the neutral zone. He waits, he dumps. Smart play there. Let your guys tag up. dump it in. Let's get to work.
Get some
Tucci
fresh
now
legs.
with control on the far side. The Cobras are able to clear. We're in the neutral zone. Ordos with control, looking cross ice to Cook. Cook now entering the offensive zone. He sidesteps Ripper, and the puck trails down into the corner where Tucci touches, but the Cobras have control. They're coming up the far side with no resistance on their clear, but an inverted pass by Bayhurst to the Bulldogs take control with Johnson, who skates it in, tries the shot there, but it hits the shin pad.
Boy, it looked like
Sometimes
he had
those shin pads, man, they're a lot bigger than they look.
Looked like he had a great burst of speed.
He did.
That was a great shot block.
Well, we're all knotted up after 2 in a championship tilt here at the mark. We got the Bulldogs trying to take it to the old school Cobras. You know, the Cobras, the pre-Bulldogs here. I don't know what Sarah Kerner, Coach Sarah Kerner, you got something for this? You got to get your team fired up here, Kerner. You got to get your team fired up here. All right? It's all knotted up. The game is there for the taking, whoever wants it. Whoever has the intestinal fortitude for the last 17 minutes of a long weekend. You know, what's left in the tank here?
You know, honestly, Jamie, I'm looking at the coach, and she seems a little bit disheveled. She's trying to huddle her guys together, but I just don't know.
I think everybody's just gasping for air over there. I think that's what it is, you know.
It sort of looks like that, too.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to say that out loud.
Well, you know, I mean, hey, speaking from experience.
But over here, Coach Buzza for the Cobras, you know, he looks pretty calm and relaxed.
Well,
I'm not sure.
Buzza's been there. Buzza is a state champion hockey player. 1989, Bulldog hockey state champion. In fact, I do recall watching that man close that game out in the final seconds out there to seal the win for the Bulldogs.
That is news to me. I did not know that.
Oh, yeah. Man,
now, he is on the bench today because of an injury or a surgery that he had.
Yeah.
But he is a defending champ Cobra.
Exactly.
Now taking the helm.
All right, so we got the opening faceoff here for the third. Adam Lang dumps it deep. Not much of a forecheck here. All right, so Nick France got control, looks to the point. BC3 with a half-hearted wrister. No dice here.
Good wood on that.
No, dude. Uh-oh. BC3 now corralling the clear from the Cobras back into his own defensive zone for the Bulldogs. A nice little escape move. Gets behind the net. He's coming up ice.
Oh.
Whiffs on a pass, but does remain control. Gary Gamble with a good stick check, but Adam Lang to gain control. He rips an Adam Lang special.
That was a rocket from the blue line.
Well, I've seen a lot heavier shots from Adam than that, but you do not want to get in the way of that.
No, I blocked a couple of those, and I think I still have welts.
I am sure you do. All right, so we have an offensive faceoff for the Bulldogs. Adam Lang sneaking in there, throws a shot wide off the faceoff. Nick France out to the point to BC3, who gains control. Looking, throws a half-hearted wrister to the net, but no dice. Ordos with control on the far wall. Circles, looking. We got a battle, puck battle. This is where the games are won and lost, Kishy. Those puck battles, where no one has control.
Well, you know, and both these teams are hungry for this. I think the Bulldogs a little more than the Cobras, but the trash talk that was going on earlier, these boys want to play. They want to raise this cup. As
professionals, Kishy, we cannot align with one team over the other, but if I was honest, I want to see the Bulldog team win it for BC.
I'm a bit of an underdog lover also.
Indeed. All right, so we have Brad Ron in the neutral zone. Tries to dump it, which is the right play, a little bit high right in front of the Bulldogs coach bench, and it tips a player who happened to be standing there. So we're going to get a neutral zone face-off right outside the Bulldogs defensive zone. The Cobras there might have had something going, but just tipped somebody who's standing a little close to the edge of the bench here. Brad Ron facing off against Cook in the neutral zone.
All right, we're still 2-2. 14:54 left in the third.
Kilmeyer now with a good win off that face-off by Ron. He's dipsing, he's diving.
Looking.
He tries a backhand pass, but Kyle Corey with a great deflection. His uncle would be proud.
Boy, I tell you what, Nick Tucci was looking for that puck. He was going to go with that.
Kilmeyer was able to gain control in the neutral zone, comes back in and does what Kilmeyer does, fires a ripper at net, but Kinniston is equal to the task. All right, so another offensive faceoff here for Cobras. Brad Ron wins it over to the wall where Kilmeyer controls. He takes a backhand to the far wall, hoping for help, but the Bulldogs' Clayton Stockton gains control. Nick Tucci now for the Bulldogs skates it out of the zone.
Nice.
Finds Trevor Johnson through the neutral zone, who just walks past the defender there, but it falls off the blade into the corner. Cook now from behind the net.
Oh, what a shot from a tough angle.
That was a sneaky
Great
one. Tucci
save.
from the point hits a leg. Phil Bathurst with a cross ice clear allows a change for his team. But the Bulldogs back in the neutral zone. And now the Cobras with control. Reiser to Craven. Craven, quick shot, but well wide. A quick backhand pass finds Reiser, who doesn't waste any time. Rips a shot.
I'll tell you what, Kinnison had a little trouble with that. That started leaking between his legs. Luckily, the defenseman got it back.
From coaching experience, you can have all the trouble you want as long as that puck's not in the back of the net.
As long as it doesn't cross the line, you know it.
So he did well there. You know, it doesn't have to be pretty. It just doesn't have to go in the net.
That's it. His defenseman made sure it did not trickle the whole way through.
All right, offensive faceoff for the Cobras. Reiser on the wall, battling with Ordos. Ordos gains control through the neutral zone. He skates, gains the offensive zone. Right. Ordos still with control. Now Reiser for the Cobras. A little bank pass off the boards to DJ Craven. Cobras come into the offensive zone. Look out. Throws a quick shot. Kinnison equal to the task. Bulldogs Peebles with a backhand bounce pass off the boards. Gains through the neutral zone. Almost sent Cole Weber in all alone, but he mishandles it. Peebles with control.
Wow.
A good slap shot, but a better save by Jimmy Barber.
Peebles got a lot of wood on that one.
Alexei Corey into the corner now, trying to keep the puck alive for the Bulldogs, but DJ Craven, he won't give up. He is going to battle to the end.
He's fighting hard today. He's ready to skate.
Uh-oh. Almost looks like a bit of a slew foot there.
No call.
No call. Oh.
Was that Ordos that went down the corner?
Catches an edge or a stick or something. He goes headfirst into the wall, and he is down in trouble.
Stop that clock?
Kishy, this reminds me of yesterday's Pens game. We had a referee go down in a bad way in a Pens game yesterday.
Yes, we did. I saw that. I'll tell you what, that was ugly.
But when you've got a game that travels at this speed, and you got guys that are out there on these thin blades, anything can happen. It could be a chunk in the ice. It could be a skate. It could be the puck. You never know. It's a very dangerous game. There's been many injuries, but it looks like Ordos is going to be okay here.
He is up under his own power.
You know, he's definitely feeling it, but he's up under his own power. You know, let's give a nod to our medical professional here, the man, the myth, the legend.
Is that the real Craven on the ice?
That is Mr. Craven to you, Dan.
Absolutely.
That is Mr. Craven to you, Kishy. Mr. Craven is there checking over Ordos on the bench, making sure that the marbles stay where the marbles are supposed to be.
I did not even know Dan was in the house. It's good to see him. He's looking spry as always.
You know, the man still plays in the NOHL. You and I both.
You know, I just heard
and I both gave it up, but that man's still doing it, and I understand because his kid's doing it too, and you just can't replace those memories. All right, so we have an offensive faceoff for the Cobras. Bulldogs win control. Adam Lang does get it clear to Nick France through the neutral zone, and he's over to the left wing. Left wing shot by Tucci, but Jimmy Barber just seals it off.
Denied. All right, so we're still knotted at 2 with 11:25 left in the third. A lot of time on the clock. Boys are skating hard. Somebody's got to want it.
Offensive zone for face-off for the Bulldogs, but the Cobras win it. Rim it around behind. Gary Gamble tries a half-hearted backhand clear off the boards, but the Bulldogs gain control. Wardian below the goal line. He's battling like an animal.
Boy, he is.
But the Cobras, you know what? They try desperation.
Good keep at the blue line.
That's what happens. When you wing it around the boards, you're just hoping. And the Bulldogs here now ice the puck because, you know what?
They waved it off.
They waved it off. Again with the lazy stripes.
I'm not sure why that
Nick
was
France
waved
with
off.
a pass to himself off the back of the net. I love it.
Oh,
Finds
beautiful
Eric
outlet.
Peebles. Cross ice from 180
What a
feet.
pass. Oh,
Nick
Tucci misses the net wide left.
He barely missed that. Kishy, that upper left corner was wide open. Tucci did what he had to do. He put the stick blade on the puck for a 1T, and it sails just high and wide. The Bulldogs had an opportunity there to take control of this game.
What, He's not going to get much better opportunity than that. That was right on the plate for him. He had the whole top left corner.
Well, the Bulldogs, boy, coming out of their zone with that stretch pass, that was something
That
to
was a
see.
beautiful outlet, yes.
All right, Cole Weber putting pressure onto the corner with Kilmeyer. And it looks like we got Chris Lerner says, again, steady as ever. Skate that out all himself. He doesn't have flash. He has everything else. Bulldogs with control now in their own defensive zone. We're looking for that breakout. Find Cole Weber high in the slot. He's able to skate it out through the neutral zone. But Chris Lerner again.
Shut him down.
Steady Eddie there. And Cole Weber out of frustration. He takes a hooking call. These refs who will try not to call anything this weekend.
They've been letting them play.
Call Cole Weber for a lazy hook because, let's face it, things didn't go his way. If you've seen it once, you see it 100 times, Kishy. You know, that reminds me of a certain number 71 for the Pens, right? We got a Evgeny Malkin who is typical for those kind of lazy plays when things don't go his way, reaches that stick out, and that's an easy call for stripes. So we got a defensive zone face-off. Cobras on the power play with a tie game 2-2 with 8 minutes and change in the third period. Can the Bulldogs capitalize on the only power play so far in this game? DJ Craven high in the slot, looking, throws a half-hearted wrister that would have went over the net, but Kinnison just going to seal it down.
Yep, he was not scared of that.
Let's steady the troops here. Get everybody ready to go here. So the Bulldogs on the PK have Cook, Trevor Johnson, BC3, and Clayton Stockton. But the Cobras take control. Ripper with a shot wide, where BC3 is going to take control, clears it through the zone.
Oh. I thought that was going to clear the whole way down, but
Timmy Dietz now with a nice neutral zone pass over to DJ Craven for the Cobras, but the shot's wide. Johnny Reiser takes control in the far corner. Does a nice cycle pass to DJ Craven, then goes out to point for Ripper. Craven down the wall below the line to Reiser, but they cannot connect. We're back now on the near side where Dietz is looking for somebody. Finds Bayhurst and almost sneaks that under Kinnison's glove. He got that right down just in the nick of time.
Thought that was going to sneak right through there.
If there's anybody, you know, if you were taking a poll on who's going to score the most goals in this game, I don't know if Bayhurst lines up on anybody's betting card, but the guy came to play today, and I love it.
I tell you what, he is working today. But no, he was not on my card, and no offense to Bayhurst.
No.
He's playing hard.
There's a lot more pedigree out on the ice, though. That's the simple truth.
We got 20 seconds left on the power play.
All right, Wardian in the D zone out to the neutral zone where Tucci tips it to France, but he's got two guys to beat.
All by himself.
He's battling. France still with control, sends one high and wide where Dietz gloves it down. He's in, the Cobras in neutral zone now. We're into the offensive zone for the Cobras, but it's 1-on-4. He's looking for the post. Cobras got to get on side here. All right, we're back, neutral zone, back in the offensive zone. Quick shot, nothing there. Kinniston says no. Oh, we got a scramble in front. Wardian with a slick little back leg kick play to get that puck out of danger. And Peebles
makes a nice move to clear that.
Oh, that's a bad call. He had the line there. That's no ice. That's a bad call. That's a bad call.
Wow.
You know, that
they had momentum going and everything. I'm not sure he didn't have that.
But that's a smart play. You know, he's coming up on the far wing, and he doesn't have many options. So he lays a nice backhand to the far side, looking for help. It's an area pass, right? You're waiting for your guy to get there.
Exactly.
Yep. But he gained the line, so the refs dropped the ball on that one. All right, Adam Lang lining up for a Bulldog face-off here in the defensive zone. Ricky Thomas giving chase, but the Bulldogs are going to clear. We got Cole Weber through the neutral zone. He's got Chris Lern. Good luck beating that guy. And Chad is there for the easy clear. All right, so the Cobras are in the zone. They're 3-on-3. Can they make anything happen? Boy, Gary Gamble wants that one back. I'll tell you that right now.
I tell you what, Ricky Thomas wishes he had his stick on the ice right there, too.
Adam Lang now for the Bulldogs in the offensive zone. He's in the deep corner, battling with Chad Brickner. Clayton Stockton with a good keep. He tries to crank one. but Gary Gamble gets a stick in the way. That's a veteran move right there.
All right, so we're down to 5 minutes and 8 seconds left in the third. Still knotted at 2.
Kishy, am I the only one hoping for a overtime in a championship game here?
Well, you may be, Jamie. I'm getting a little tired.
Well, I'm sure
it's a long weekend.
I'm sure the boys on the ice don't want to play any extra
You know,
minutes.
they're not asking for a whole lot more.
Although you got a Trevor Johnson out there. He's got the young boy legs, and a Cole Weber. You know, there's some youth out there.
I'll tell you what, you can never count out Wardian either. That kid just keeps skating and skating.
Yep, exactly.
Never say die.
Kinniston with a good save, but he couldn't control the rebound. It's in the far corner where the Cobras have control. They try a Hail Mary to the front. The Bulldogs are able to skate this one out. Cole Weber on the far wing. He's trying to find his brother Clayton going to the net, but couldn't connect. And the Cobras now have a two-on-one with Trevor Johnson. What do we got here?
Oh, what a shot. Top shelf, left side, beautiful shot.
Was looking pass all the way. I think everybody in the building thought there was a pass coming, but he snuck that thing right over goaltender Sam Kinniston's shoulder for a snipe that would make most people proud. You know, that's what they say, where Granny keeps the peanut butter. The Cobras, the defending champions, with it all on the line, pull ahead with 3:45 left in the third period.
9 from 2. That was
Bulldogs have to get something going here. We got the young guy, BC3, trying to pull some BC magic in the BC Memorial. But it ain't happening there.
Go ahead, go.
Luke Kilmeyer gains center and tries to dump, but Peebles knocks it down. Bulldogs now back into the offensive zone where Peebles gives chase. Ordos, good to see Ordos back on the ice after that collision with the boards. He's got control at the point, skates it out to neutral, and then we recycle here, get everybody tagged up. Cobras get control. Boy, nice big stretch pass. Find Craven from Ripper. The Cobras are now in business, but they've got numbers to work against. It's 2-on-5, and BC3 says, I'm going to skate this out. BC3 into the zone on the left wing. Tries to look for a pass. It's tipped into the corner where Tucci gives chase. Reiser's going to skate this. But Alexei Corey with a good keep. Kilmeyer then answers. Reiser for the Cobras from the left wing circle. Kinniston with a blocker on it. France in a puck battle on the wall, but Dietz keeps it in. Reiser now below the goal line. BC3, got to play the body there. I know it's men's league, but you can body him up there, BC. Come on now. We got the ship on the line.
Oh, what a goal. And what a goal.
Kishy, that's the guy that would be on my betting card right there for a goal.
Well, he's been working hard the entire game.
DJ Craven, if he does one thing, he scores goals.
Yep. Well, it's because of the passion that he skates with.
Well, and I gotta say, it's the pedigree, right? He gets that from the old man.
Craven from 15.
DJ Craven with a clutch goal makes it 4-2 for the defending champs with 1:45 left in the third period. The Bulldogs are gonna have to answer here, and this is the guy with the puck right now, Nick France, the all-time single-season goal-scoring leader for the Bulldog hockey organization. But he loses control, and Tim Dietz skates this for the Cobras into the zone. They're 3-on-1. He takes a shot from far right wing, and Kinniston makes an easy save.
Hey, we're getting down to the final minute and 20 seconds.
Wardian
you think they're
up
going to
the
pull a
wing
goaltender?
to Cook, finds Johnson. Johnson shoots, but Barber saves. Yeah,
you got to start thinking about
You've got an offensive zone face-off with a running clock with 1:10 left.
I think you got to pull Kinniston. Absolutely.
And they do. And they put the smooth as butter Eric Peebles on the ice. And who's taking the draw here? We got Nick France. Takes the draw, finds Tucci. Shot. But Barber
what a
with
save by Barber. Beautiful.
You know, Kishy, this is where I don't like the running clock. I'd like to see the Bulldogs have a more of an opportunity to battle back, but they had all game.
It's, I've never been a fan
slapper, Barber with a pad save, and Dietz with a clear. Wardian's now in the neutral zone. We gotta touch up
Down
here, boys.
We're
good. Wardian dumps, but he's chasing his own puck. Cook on the wall tries to keep.
Oh, good
Oh,
keep.
Trevor Johnson blows a
Look
tire.
at 20 seconds
and
left.
Wassel with a free look at an empty net. And we're going to have a Crawford County Cobras repeat championship in the Bulldog Hockey BC Memorial Tournament. As the time ticks off, we won't see another face-off. These guys have been able to represent their championship.
Chris Wassel, empty netter. And after 3 periods of play at the end of regulation, the Cobras, defending champs, defend again successfully, 4-2.
We've got 2 years of a BC Memorial, and we've got back-to-back champions to start this tournament off that in my hope and dreams will live, this tournament will live forever. If you're listening out there, if you had roots to this program, even if you didn't play for the Bulldogs, if you played youth hockey at this program, you need to get here next year. This is the event you cannot miss. A tip of the hat to our goaltenders, Jimmy Barber and Sam Kinniston, who gave us a great competitive game, and to the gentlemen in red and black for representing the program, and more importantly, representing Brandon Corey. May his memory live forever. Corey family, long heritage with Bulldog hockey, with Crawford County Youth Hockey, community members. Chris Wassel, was that Kishy? Did he have 2 goals there tonight? Wassel with 2 goals, I believe. I don't have the stats in front of me.
Our winning goaltender, Barber. Mr. Barber, where are you?
Jimmy Barber with the Outstanding Goaltender Award of the game, much deserved. The Bulldogs made a gallant effort to put the pressure on, but Barber was there to answer the call. Barber does a great job. A young man who never got to don the Bulldog hockey jersey, as far as I'm aware, but represents this program very well. A much-deserved championship victory for the defending champion Cobras. They're now back-to-back champions.
Thank you very much for doing the call.
Kishy, thank you for pressuring me into this.
Hey, I'm glad you didn't back down, brother.
It was a treat. You and I go way back.
Yes,
positives
we do.
And negatives,
you
right,
got
my brother?
That. Yeah, but we're a hockey family, man.
We are
That's
hockey,
the greatest thing.
And
this is the greatest
Meadville
sport.
hockey. And from the House of Chills, for the 2nd annual Brandon Corey Memorial, we've got back-to-back champions, the Crawford County Cobras. I look forward to seeing all these guys back on the ice next year, and I can't wait to see you, Kishy.
Amen, brother. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, signing off from the House of Chills. Go BC.
Take care. Thank you.